Hi everyone, Pastor Steve here from Plumpton Community Church. We're continuing on with our topic about worldviews, Christian worldview or secular humanism, belief systems that are competing with each other in the West today. I'm going to read a verse out from the Bible, Colossians chapter 2, verse 8. It says, "Beware lest anyone cheat you through philosophy and empty deceit, according to the tradition of men, according to the basic principles of the world, and not according to Christ." So there are two opposing worldviews in the West, primarily today. The dominant worldview for most people is called secular humanism, political correctness. There is the political side of it, socialism, which leads to communism, as opposed to democracy, which we now currently live under. Now, secular humanism is opposed to Christianity. It's opposed to the moral values that are found in the Bible. It's been used to undermine marriage and family. It's been used to promote abortion. It's been used to promote other ideas that are counter to what the Bible teaches. There are many things today that have happened because of the influence of secular humanism or political correctness. We have seen over the last several decades that the removal of traditional values, the traditional family, pornography has become commonplace. Even on TV now, people once upon a time would have had to have gone to a dingy store somewhere to access that stuff. But now it's common, even on TV at times. It's on the internet, easy to avail. We see that our schools have been infiltrated by this belief system, where I remember when my daughter was at school, going back possibly 15 years ago now, she was told matter-of-factly that the Bible is a book of myths. The theory of evolution has been taught for many years there. These are the prevailing views that secular humanism promotes, and we talked about how there is a form of socialism, and which leads to communism, being advocated by some political parties. So there's that battle going on there, and unfortunately, even into the church, some of these ideas are coming into the church now. For secular humanism, or any worldview that's opposed to the Christian faith, to prevail completely, the church has to be silenced, or it has to be infiltrated and has to be changed from within. And we see that there are many churches today that have already capitulated at some level to this secular humanist agenda. For instance, there are several mainstream churches that no longer believe that the book of Genesis is real history, that evolution is a true science, and that the Adam and Eve weren't real people, that Noah's Ark wasn't a real story. This is in complete conflict with even what Jesus said when he referred back into the beginning. He referred back to Noah's Ark. So if they believe that Jesus is the Lord of heaven, do they know better than Jesus did, if you know where I'm coming from with that? But the church has been infiltrated by some of these ideas. There are churches that promote homosexuality as being okay. There's a homosexual Bible. There are homosexual churches. There are churches that I have even read about that they actually refer women to abortion clinics, and they see no conflict with their Christian faith. With that, so you can see that these ideas have infiltrated into the church, and the church is beginning to be manipulated by this. Thank God that there are many churches also that still maintain that the Bible is the Word of God, and that we should follow the Word of God and not the dictates of a man-made ideology. So I started off with, beware lest anyone cheat you through philosophy and empty deceit, according to the traditions of men, not according to Christ. So, brothers and sisters, we need to get back to the Bible. We need to stay true to what the Bible teaches, and not what the world out there is trying to influence us to think. Now, it's not easy because it's not popular today to say that the Bible is true, that we believe that there's only one way to God, we believe in the Ten Commandments and the values that we find written in the Bible, because that is not what the world wants to hear. But brothers and sisters, we need to stand on it, because if we do not stand up for the truth, we will lose our freedoms. We will lose the freedom of speech that we currently have. We will lose religious freedom. We will even lose freedom of assembly and association eventually. And I know it sounds a bit alarmist, but freedom is a precious thing, and it can be lost if we are not vigilant to stand up for the truth. And the last bastion against a lot of these ideas that are coming into our culture today is the church. And once the church has lost the ground or lost its voice, then the rest of these freedoms will quickly follow. So let's stand on the truth of the Word of God and not let ourselves be deceived. God bless. I'm Pastor Steve.